See, this that bullshit, man. You know, our community stay getting robbed of all of its resources. Now, I know y'all probably not privy to this, but Loretto Hospital just experienced a COVID vaccine scandal in which the COO and CFO, he was at the same position, had to be ousted due to giving vaccine away to individuals that weren't in the Austin community. That ain't what the problem is, though. This same COO/CFO somehow, well, no, we know how, but he was able to give $4 million away to a friend of his that just so happened to have opened up 3 businesses as soon as he got brought on to Loretto. Now, he was brought into Loretto in 2018, and this was the same time that his friend founded 3 companies that were awarded $4 million worth of contracts. In the 2018-2019 fiscal year of Loretto Hospital, wouldn't be that big of an issue if the hospital wasn't experiencing a $12 million shortfall. To which the CEO himself replied that Loretto could potentially see itself closing in the future if that continued to happen. So the question becomes, how did the board members allow an individual to get $4 million worth of contracts, a friend of the CFO and COO, when the hospital itself experienced a $12 million shortfall? How also did they allow for this individual to get these contracts without a business being registered in the state of Illinois? Now, this is all contained in the Block Club Chicago editorial that came out regarding this, but the thing is, we're not talking about this enough. That's the reason why I'm bringing it up, because people are literally feeding off of our community. Loretto Hospital is a staple on the west side in the Austin community, and it serves the 77 to 80,000 individuals that live within that community. It's a safety net. It is funded primarily by Medicare and Medicaid, sure enough, but that does not exclude it from being the staple that is necessary to keep our community uplifted. We don't have many hospitals in black communities as it already is, and so for people to come into our community to feed off of our community in the way that they do is just sickening. And for the individuals that's on the board to allow that to happen is also sickening. Where's the oversight? What is the job that they're supposed to be doing? You look at the board and you see it's full of black legislators, people that's supposed to write legislation for us. So if you can't go through the contract and see in writing that this is unfavorable, then what are you doing? We need a community-based board that not only has elected officials and other individuals that wish to be on those boards, but they need to be composed of community members as well. We need to start looking into the board and moving them into other positions that better serve their purpose. Because being at a hospital obviously isn't one, right? We need to have the same ferocity that we have about Chicago police, and we need to take that and have the same ferocity as it relates to these community-based organizations and individuals that's on these boards. There needs to be more public oversight. The same way we want public oversight in the police, we need to have public oversight in our community. We cannot continue to allow these things to happen to us. It is tearing our community up. It's already depleting resources that we don't have and that is so desperately needed. And now this hospital, this linchpin, this safety net in the Austin community is going to close. And I shouldn't say that as a definite, but according to the CEO's words, it possibly could. What are we doing? Give me your thoughts.